tonight's fight between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. And Logan Paul finessed everybody. And he's, like I said for a long time, a lot of these YouTubers, man. I'm talking about the mainstream YouTubers, not the little YouTubers or anybody like that. But they're the master finessers of the game. They know how to build a brand and they know how to finesse everyone. I'm glad I didn't spend money on this fight. Thank God. So anybody else spend money on this fight? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, the whole fight, like after the first two rounds, I was like, I thought it was gonna be legitimate for a second. You know, I was like, oh, might be a legitimate fight. After the first round, I was like, okay, I'm done. I just zoned out. I just zoned out. I was like, okay, I'm done. This ain't a normal fight. But y'all got finesse thinking this was gonna be a real fight, like how Conor McGregor and Mayweather, but it wasn't. Most of the time, they were just dodging each other's punches. They barely landed a hit from what I saw. So everybody who paid like what what was it, $50 a person, a TV or something, or per view or whatever. It's like $50 per each TV that y'all pay. So if a million households paid $50 each, that's $50 million that's generated to them, and even more. I mean, this was a global event, so I'm sure at least like 3 to 4 billion people probably watched it. If you want my honest opinion. So I mean, y'all got finesse. I mean, it's a sad truth. It's a sad truth, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's all good though. I mean, hopefully people will learn next time. I mean, he's not he's not a legitimate fighter. I mean, I didn't understand what people were gonna expect. How's everyone doing today, by the way? Can everyone hear me, or am I just ranting? Let me see how I sound. I want to see how I sound. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I was just checking how my voice sounds, and God damn it, I sound low key janky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of sound a little odd with this. I'm using my mic with my phone. I'm just using a what's it called, skull candy mic. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Uh, Go in the comment section and press yes if you could hear me. I'm gonna pause real fast and read the comments. So hopefully everyone can hear me. But I hope everyone was having a good Sunday. This was a fight to be remembered. A finesse fight, man. Yeah. I gotta admit though, I mean, he's a cloud chaser, but you gotta admit he's a good marketer. He's a good marketer. He's a good marketer. I mean, whoever expected a big fight it's not gonna, it wasn't gonna be a big fight. I'm sorry. I hate to burst everybody's bubble, but it wasn't gonna be a big fight. But if it was an all-out fight, I believe that Floyd would have won. I mean, he is a very skilled boxer. So, and and Logan Paul, he's a YouTuber and he's been trained, but you can't beat 20 years of over 20 years of experience, man. I mean, that's just honest truth, fam. I mean, you can't beat 25 years of experience. I know he's a little bit older. He's 44, but you can't beat somebody that has over 20 years of experience over you. That's like another YouTuber going against Mike Tyson or something. Just because they're old doesn't mean that they can't fight. So, my other topic, and I'm going to pull up the screen in a few seconds. Just give me a minute, please. So now I want to go to my next topic. And it's a very disingenuous topic, but it's called Shocking Video Shows Babyface Bandits Who Open. Fuck? What the fuck was. What the fuck is going on with these damn ads? I don't know. What the fuck? What the hell just popped up? I swear something just. Hold on, man. I was just rewatch. Sorry. When I was just rewatching that other ad, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Because it was blurry, and I thought it was something else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Let me take off my earphone just real fast, and let's see the difference between how I sound. So let me wait for a second. Okay, how do I sound? Do I sound different? Yes, no, maybe. How do I sound? Or do I sound about the same? Because I just want to see what works because I'm willing to change my audio so I can sound a little bit better. I don't want to have janky ass audio. So I'm gonna wait for a few seconds and hear how I sound. Okay, okay, all right, okay. Who cares? I sound better with headphones. Yeah, I sound better with headphones, so it's all good. So, shocking video shows babyface bandits who open fire on Florida cops. You see how much they're coddled, bro. You see how much they're coddled. And I was trying to wait and see what they were about to do, but I already predicted what they were gonna do to these kids. They're not gonna. Oh, yeah, I think y'all could watch. I think it's a full video. Can y'all hear the back? Can y'all hear the video? Okay, I don't want to waste any more time with this because I feel like everyone, especially the people that follow me, most likely did watch the video with this. So I don't want to waste everyone's time. But it is in regards to those two kids, the two kids, the two white kids that were called the Babyface Bandit, even though they weren't, even though it was anybody, any other race, it would have been called thugs, and they wouldn't be coddled like that, you know. And they're pretty much saying it to your face now. They're not even sugarcoating that shit where they're gonna treat, obviously, if a black person commits a crime, they're gonna treat them way more. It's obvious in your face now. It's they're not even hiding that shit. So and they were so fucking coddled. They're so fucking coddled. These motherfuckers, they be so fucking coddled. These kids. And I'm not, and calling a fucking baby face, oh baby face. Nah, they look their fucking age, so they don't have no fucking baby face. You don't look like a fucking baby. Dramatic. So let's read the article. What they say, and I find it very disingenuous just by the title. So I've never actually read this article. I wanted to actually see what the New York Post said. Yeah, we'll see what they say. Let's start by this. Okay, dramatic police body cam footage shows a moment a Babyface, Bonnie, and Clyde open fire on cops in Florida, an AK-47 and a shotgun before the 14-year-old runaway is struck by deputies. Okay, so okay, I'm using the internal audio now to see the difference between my sounds. So we're gonna try and hear see try to watch the video because I just found out that it's very low volume. Did y'all hear the audio? So apparently I sound better with the internal audio. That's very ironic. That's ironic. That's very ironic. I guess I sound better with the internal audio. So I'm gonna take off my mic. I took off my mic at this point because, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is why I need to prepare before doing these damn live streams. Okay, so let's get back to the show. Let me just re-watch what I say. Hold on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it out. 'Cause, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is why I need to prepare before doing these damn live streams. Okay, so let's get back to. Okay, never mind. So I think I'm gonna just put on the mic and let me pause the video real fast and let me check how I sound with the mic on. Because now I did internal audio and then I put the mic on. So, well, I plugged in the mic to my phone. So let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it sounds. So give me a 5 seconds at least. Okay, everyone, it is working. It is working. It is working. Sorry about the 12.5 minute delay of my shitty sound, but let's reread where we left off. The newly released video shows Volusia County Sheriff's deputies outside the home where 12-year-old Travis O'Brien and 14-year-old Nicole Jackson were holed up Tuesday after breaking out of the Florida United Methodist Children's Home. So wait, I'm guessing they're adopted kids. Oh, a juvenile group home. Okay, they're group home kids. The pint-sized outlaws. This is what I'm saying. Is they infantilize these them just on the color of their skin. The pint size, nah. Because here's the thing. It's funny because they always say stuff like, "Oh, what I find humorous about a lot of police officers, they always say stuff like, "Oh, anybody could kill you. Anybody could kill you." Then why would you downplay their size and downplay their physical appearance if they have the capability to kill you? But we all know why you do it. Let's continue the article. So the pint-sized outlaws opened fire on the deputies as they approached the house following a report for break-in. Female has a shotgun in her hand. Stand by. A sheriff deputy is heard telling the dispatcher, "Put the gun down now," he yells. A shot then rings out. "They're shooting at me. They're shooting at me," the deputy says. "Hold the air. I'm code 4. She's re-racking around inside the shotgun. Let's not engage them anymore." The dispatcher responds, "Let's not challenge them." Interesting. She's racked around in the shotgun and the deputy shoots back. The windows is busted on the patio side. If she comes out, she's going to have the shotgun. Moments later, the teen girl is hit with return fire from the officers as she steps out of the house with the shotgun and is heard shrieking in pain. "I think the female's down," the deputy says. "Call in the units." Females on the ground behind the car. The footage then shows the boy surrendering and being taken into custody. Babyface bandits, I mean, y'all infantilizing them. What I find humorous. But, like I said, complexion for the protection. Jackson was taken into a local hospital with life-threatening injuries and was listed in stable condition Thursday after undergoing surgery, the report said. She was shot in the chest and arm. O'Brien, meanwhile, made his first court appearance on Thursday. During the virtual appearance, Judge Michael Orfinger ordered the preteen. Come on, man. Okay, they're so full of shit, and they don't even know how to count. Preteen is from like 10 to 11. And 10 to 12. Once you're 13, you're a teenager. Wait, hold on. Wait. Actually, let me reiterate to make sure. Oh, wait, no. Okay, fair. Okay, I'll admit I'm wrong. I forgot he was 12. And the girl was 14. Yeah, but I mean, at 12, it's still debatable because you're damn near 13 at that point. Anyway, the pair were charged with armed burglary and attempted murder of law enforcement officers, the station reported. The juvenile broke out of the children's group home earlier Tuesday and broke into the house in Enterprise. The home was empty, but the youngsters found guns inside and opened fire on responding deputies, holding them at bay for more than 35 minutes. Oh, Lord. No deputies were wounded, but okay. Were wounded, but the officers involved were put on administrative leave. Sheriff Mike Chitwood said, told reporters Tuesday. Chitwood also called the youngsters Bonnie and Clyde and described them as evil, saying the duo collusively fired at officers from several vantage points in the home, including the bedroom and the garage. WKMG TV reported. The conversation was that they were going to kill my sergeant. They were coming out to kill cops. They were coming out to kill deputies. That's the conversation shit was said. Whew. Wait, hold on. No, I'm reading the other articles. Hold on, I'm kind of getting distracted. Chauvin is making news again after serious cell details. I actually want to talk about that too. This was just on my mind because I saw it on Twitter. But what this had it been two black kids at the same, oh my God, they would have put them on national news. They would have just put their whole family's information out there, just humiliate them day in and day out. But like I said, Mr. and Mrs. Clean, and shout out to Organic, by the way. He was the one that created that term. So y'all need to follow Organic. So much respect to him. He's the one that put the term out, Mr. Clean, by the way. So just to let everyone know, because I don't want to be taking credit for somebody else's terms. So yeah, when it comes to Mr. Clean, he is Mr. and Mrs. Clean. They are completely untouchable. I mean, they can kill people. They can shoot at cops at the age of 12, and they can come back and be arrested and be put to court and have a day of judgment by the courts. Now, in a climate where there's police officers talking about how the best sex is after you kill somebody, these kids are fucking lucky as fuck to get out of that shit alive. Let's be honest. There's literally a trainer, I think he's from Minnesota, that talks about how the best, and I'm probably fucking up on the exact words and stuff. I'll look at the video in a few minutes to see what he said exactly, but he said something in the sense that the best type of pussy or something, the best type of sex is right after you kill someone and stuff. He says that the pussy feels great after you have sex, after you kill someone and stuff like that. He says, just have that type of rage pussy and stuff like that. This guy is talking about that. And then that's how a lot of police officers are trained in America, unfortunately. By that, because he's like the top trainer in the country. And for them to be kept alive, man, y'all fucking lucky, dude. Y'all are lucky. Let me, I want to see the other articles too. The truth about I'm not gonna talk about Martha and Snoop. I don't want to know about Martha and Snoop. But I find it absolutely humorous that they're able. The Blue Lives Matter crowd always talks about how the police has to use lethal force to take down a suspect or someone, or not even a suspect at that point. Yeah, a suspect or someone who's not even committing a crime. But when it comes to these kids, when they actually commit a crime, damn near shooting each other and shooting at them, they use every non-lethal force there is to get them out, to get them arrested. That's what I find hypocritical, and that's the issue. But Florida's gone crazy. Florida's been going crazy for a while now, you know. I don't know what the hell is going on in Florida. I've been hearing hella stories, man. I've been hearing about one old dude that got that got killed. This old dude got his ass stomped out in Dunkin' Donuts for being a belligerent customer and stuff. Well, he was told to leave, and his ass ran up on a dude working at Dunkin' Donuts, and he ended up getting killed and stuff. And everyone's crying and moaning and stuff. It's like, well, you can't. Okay. And let's talk about how the issue, the other issue in the Tampa Bay area in Florida, it's like a gas station and Dunkin' Donuts mix, hybrid, whatever. I'm sure everyone, if you live in the United States, I'm sure you've seen them before. They're like half fast food, half gas station or whatever. It's like over in my area, we have a lot of Burger Kings mixed with Chevrons, sometimes AM/PMs and stuff. So we have a lot of that. Sometimes we got Carl's Jr. mixed with Chevrons, or mixed with, what's that one called? Valero. So yeah, apparently was attacking them, throwing drinks at them through the drive-thru, and they told him to leave, and they were calling him all types of racial slurs. And then one thing led to another, and then they told him to leave. He was driving. He drove out of the drive-thru, parked his car, ran as fast as he can to the hybrid gas station and Chevron, the hybrid Chevron and Dunkin' Donuts, and he tried to attack the female that was there, and then the dude stepped up and just pushed him out, and then he died. But I'm sure in my opinion, and I don't want to be rude, but he probably the old dude probably did inflict some of the damage on himself by probably hurting himself when he got pushed to the ground so he could get a bag, but he ended up killing himself. So yeah, I want to see that story, by the way. Is it on here? Hold on, what's that dude's name? It was like some sort of Perholas. Let me check it out for a second, okay? Okay, donut shop manager accused of fatally punching angry customer, released on 15K bond. Again, it's a very disingenuous article because he is beyond angry. Once you start being rude and belligerent and disrespectful, spitting and shit, you're not being angry. You're being aggressive and belligerent. And you ran up on a dude in a hybrid gas station, dude. I'm gonna even show y'all the location of this. Like, I don't like if somebody runs up on me, dude. I'm with the Dunkin' employee on this one. I gotta stand with him, dude. I can't. I don't know. It's like people don't realize like how much like
of a danger you might be, especially if you don't got you're not strapped and you have to protect your coworkers because as a manager you're obligated to protect your coworkers. So it's interesting how that happens. So this is what they said. I hate being out of topic, but the Dunkin' Donuts on 50th Street in Tampa is where people usually go to get their morning coffee and snacks. So 50th Street seems like it's in, I believe, typically speaking, in a lot of cities, it's by a downtown. I'll say that, or close to downtown. Sadly, it became part of a crime scene last week. But investigators say Corey Pujols, my apology if I butchered that, a 27-year-old manager got into an altercation with a 77-year-old man. They say the elderly customer went through the drive-through window and was upset about service. The court records show he parked his car and took his complaint inside. That's when Pujols allegedly punched the victim after the man repeated a racial slur in an argument. Allegedly. So allegedly means that it's possible. The man fell and hit his head and later died of injuries. Now Pujols is facing aggravated manslaughter of a person older than 65. On Thursday, he was asked to be released from jail. Prosecutors didn't object and agreed with the defense to release him on $15,000 bond. The Hillsborough County Circuit Judge Catherine Caitlin went along with it, but didn't agree with it. Far be it for me to interfere with Mr. Pujols. It's very fortunate for you because I believe your bond should be enhanced on the facts of the criminal, the judge said. Caitlin approved the low bond of $15,000, and Pujols appeared relieved. Yes, Judge, completely understood. Thank you, Judge. Unclear if Pujols is still employed at Dunkin'. He's probably not. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, dude, you can't be running up on people like that. Like, you can't be running up like the old dude. Yeah, no, it's sad what happened, bro, but you can't run up on people like that. And it was more to the story than just that. I'm gonna show y'all the rest of the articles. Hold on. Let me see. What's that called? Hold on. Okay, so I found another article as well. So this is from Newsweek. So a Dunkin' employee faces a manslaughter charge after punching an elderly customer who later died. The employee become physical after the older man called him a racial slur, according to an arrest report dated May 7th. Corey Pujols was working at a Dunkin' store located in the gas station when the May 4th incident occurred. According to a police news, the 77-year-old man was in his car at a drive-through window when he allegedly became upset about the service. Employees asked the man to leave, but he parked his car and went inside the building. This is when police say he began arguing with Pujols, who was listed in jail records as a Dunkin' Donuts store manager. According to the police report, Pujols told police that the man was a regular customer on this day. Pujols said the man was being extremely rude and called Pujols a racial slur. Pujols, who's black, told police he asked the man to repeat what he said, and the man again said the racial slur, the same slur. He's probably said, I think he said like a hell of slurs to him, dude. I'm gonna be honest. And he's a regular customer. I bet you they probably call him the N-word every day, dude. I don't like people. That's one thing. One thing you have to realize, especially about the old dudes, is that they just don't say it one day. They say that shit every day. So I'm sure that they've been verbally abused. He just doesn't. He might not want to say it, but I'm sure other workers there have been abused by this man. I mean, if he's a regular customer, I know some of those old dudes. They go to these damn places, fast food places, gas stations. They just chill there. It's like entertainment for them. So I'm sure that they do this shit, go there every day and just say the same shit over and over again. The specific slur was not included in the police report. Pujols said he then punched the man once in the floor. Oh shit. Which knocked him out and caused him to hit his head on the floor. Authorities arrived to the scene to find the 77-year-old victim unconscious and bleeding from the head. He was taken to Tampa General Hospital and placed in intensive care. 2 days later, he passed away. An autopsy showed the man had a skull fracture and brain contusions as a result of blunt trauma. So it's ruled a homicide. On the night of the altercation, police arrested Pujols on a charge of battery on a person older than 65. He was released the following day after posting $2,000 bail. Okay. Following the victims, the police obtained a warrant for Pujols' arrest on a charge of aggravated manslaughter of a person older than 65. He was still being held on Tuesday without bail. The charge is a first-degree felony punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Fuck, damn. The police report indicated that the Dunkin' store's surveillance system captured video of the incident. The video reportedly showed that the customer didn't touch Pujols and that the man appeared to hit the back of his head on the concrete following. Hold on, the video reportedly shows that the customer didn't touch Pujols. Okay, but you gotta watch it from the other angle too, cause it could have been a slight hit, but from the old elder gentleman could have hit him slightly. So we gotta I want to rewatch the video, but what I find interesting is they're not posting the video out. Very interesting. To hit the back of his head on the concrete floor. The deceased man's name is not included in the arrest report because the Tampa PD no longer makes public the names of crime victims due to a 2018 amendment to the state constitution that protects identities of victims. Okay. So they contacted the Newsweek PD. Okay. Okay, so my thing is, you don't run up on people. That's the thing. Is I understand it's sad that the older gentleman died, but you don't run up on people. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, they go through a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie. The employees over there, they go through some shit. Hillsboro. I'm just scrolling through. However, once inside, customer began arguing. Okay, so I mean, it's Okay, so this one goes more into detail. So he is free on 15K, 15K bond on the 15K bond. Hillsborough County prosecutors are charging a Dunkin' Donuts employee with manslaughter after the worker delivered a fatal punch to an elderly customer who the employee says repeatedly used a racial slur against him. The incident occurred on May 4th when 27-year-old Corey Pujols was working at the Dunkin' Donuts on South 50th Street, according to the prosecutor's office. While Pujols, working a 77-year-old man noted as a regular customer at the store, began verbally berating the Dunkin' staff in the drive-thru. According to the prosecutor's office, after being told to leave by staff, the man parked his car and entered the store. Pujols, the on-duty manager at the time, instructed one of his co-workers to call the police. Okay, that is completely understandable. That's completely understandable. I mean, what else can you do at that point? You know, one thing is, this is an issue I have with a lot of these hybrid stores that have hybrid, like the fast food and the gas station, is that you can't lock, because you can lock the fast food section of the store, but they can still come through the gas station. So I think there has to be some sort of communication between the gas station employees and the fast food employees to make sure that when shit like this happens, just just put on lockdown for like 20-30 minutes. It doesn't matter if this old ass dude starts banging on the doors and everything, you know. One thing I'll say is, I'm sure this older man was probably strapped or had something on him, because usually they're not this bold. They're not gonna go toe to toe with somebody. They probably had something on them. Like, they're a lot of these older guys. I mean, yeah, there's a few cases I know over in my area too. There was like 6 months ago, I heard that there was a 92-year-old dude walking around with like a shotgun or something in close to my area. So yeah, I'm sure some old dudes are strapped, but we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, that did happen. I want to make a different live stream about that, but yeah. So I mean, and another thing too is, this regular customer, he's probably berated them, attacked them, spat at them for a long time. So I highly doubt this was the only time. I mean, they're gonna have to interview other workers there, especially the gas station workers there too, and the Dunkin' ones as well. So yeah. However, once inside, the customer began arguing with Pujols, who remained on the opposite side of the counter. According to the prosecutor's office, the incident escalated when the customer called Pujols, who's black, a racial slur. Pujols then closer to the man and warned him not to say the slur again, but the man repeated the slur, and Pujols immediately punched him in the jaw, causing the elderly man to fall and hit his head. 3 days later, the man died from his injuries. Officials have yet to publicly name the victim. The office chose a charge of manslaughter, it said, because Pujols committed an act where death was not intended, but occurred as a result. Okay. Yeah. That's understandable. The prosecutor's office also said that while victims' use of racial slur was highly inflammatory, that type of speech does not justify violence. But another thing too is, I'm still highly doubt that the old dude just said that. I'm pretty sure he spat on his face too as well. We gotta see that. We gotta see, especially, and then when you go close to somebody's face, like, I don't know if they were like eye to eye or something, or head to head, but you probably didn't see that. But I don't know, if somebody spits in your face, you have a right to protect yourself. I just don't. I just don't see it. And plus, if this was the other way around, an old dude would have killed this. The old dude would have killed this guy, the young dude. If it was the other way around, if a young black guy came up to him and was being hella belligerent, the old guy just decides to kill him or shoot him, everyone will be justifying it. So yeah, it's Florida is a hypocrite. And you have a right to stand your ground too. I mean, you have to protect your business. You got to protect the property. I mean, the dude was a very invasive dude. Although the victim's speech was reprehensible, it was legal, the office wrote in a statement. While we find the victim's words repulsive, public safety requires hold polls accountable for his action. As in any case, we will consider the victim's incendiary conduct and other mitigating evidence, as well as any evidentiary and legal issues in determining the appropriate outcome. Racism and the use of racial slurs have no place in our community. The office continued. Our office will continue to work with stakeholders to combat prejudice and bigotry. He was currently free on $15,000 bond. Okay, so I mean, I'll say this though is that okay, I'm not gonna give Florida shit, okay, because if this happened in California, it will probably be way worse. So I'm glad the young man he's not in that much trouble. Because in California, they would have just put him on. It's a lot worse here, and I'll discuss about that in another video. Let me see what the comments says. Let me see from David. Mr. David. This is extremely sad on both sides, but the aggressor here was the elderly man. Thank you. And I don't care who this man is. I assume he's a man. But there are some women named David though. There are some women who have the name David, so I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume these days because anybody can have any name. There are women named Henry, there are men named Courtney, there are men named Shannon, like Shannon Sharp. There are women named Benedict. So let's not judge. Let's not judge. This is extremely sad on both sides, but the aggressor here was the elderly man who was hostile towards a Dunkin' Donut employee. In as far as coming to the store and verbally assaulting the members of the staff, I certainly hope that Mr. Poles finds a good criminal attorney and fight this in court. Thank you. Me as well. Words are not justification for an aggravated assault, especially against an elderly person. Hope this moron gets 10 years. Yeah, you're not saying that. Yeah, okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. But I bet I want to. Oh, they don't have history of this. You're an idiot. Your point might be valid if you spelled "your" correctly. You're an idiot, Dwayne Richardson. Okay, comments are closed. Okay, they're probably tired of these idiots commenting. It's interesting. Nobody says about the videos. Elderly man punched. Is that the video? No. Oh, I guess I could watch the YouTube one, I guess. We'll pray for the let's pray for this young child. So let's pray that they get cured from cancer. I don't know if anyone could hear it, but it's not really a crime scene because it's not like somebody committed a robbery or wanted to kill him. Yeah, God, but yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy, and I know I was a little bit late on that story. To be honest, I was actually trying to read more about it and stuff, cause yeah, yeah, man, it's crazy, man, it's crazy. Oh shit, I didn't even realize hella people be talking about this story, man, about the babyface bandits, cause the radical Latino, he's be talking about it too. I just pulled up on this video by accident. I was like, oh shit. Okay, y'all. So I think that concludes it. I don't want to go more on a tangent and stuff. So uh, I'm gonna do more of these live streams soon, I guess. I'm gonna do them soon. Okay, y'all. So, anyways, hope everyone has a good night. I need to go to sleep. I just got to go to sleep, man. I need some sleep. I haven't slept yet, so sleep, wake up, and do what I need to do. Anyways, y'all, have a good one. Have a good night, and I hope to see everyone soon, and we'll discuss more.